Hi, in this video we're going to go over closing your shop up for the end of season in terms of inventory and reports you can use, or if you're not closing up, maybe this is just a good refresher on inventory counts and some discounts and price rules you can offer your customers. So first thing we're going to do is go through your inventory counts and how to complete an inventory count. So I'm going to go to inventory and I'm going to go down into inventory counts here. We're going to want to start with a new inventory count for this exercise, but you always have access to see your previous inventory counts here on this page, and you can click into them and see what was reconciled. So we're going to go ahead and click new inventory count here. And we're going to give it a name. I'm just going to call it the month that we're in right now and save the changes here. So first it takes you to the count page. What you can do here is you can simply start scanning items. So if you have a barcode scanner, you can go around and simply scan every item. If you have 10 of one item, you can scan each individual item one time. So for 10, and it will add that up as 10. Or you can type in an item here. So we could type in hat, for example, and it will let you choose which hat you want. Maybe you've got a couple. You can add these to your count, and when you scroll down, it's going to see a suggested count here. So, maybe we counted 5 for this one, and this hat had 6. And so once you enter those, automatically it saves those updated counts. So you'll want to go through your inventory shop, and you'll want to go through and add everything here. You can also import items here to do the inventory count if you'd like. But what I actually find the most easiest to do is go to the Miss tab. The Miss tab is going to show you every item that you have not counted that's in your inventory. So this is a good way to ensure you get everything counted in your Pro Shop, which is definitely something you want to do towards the end of the season. You can do this by going through a category. So, you could filter this to all of your merchandise category, for example, here, and it will reduce your options. You can do this by tags, so maybe if you've tagged your items, you can do that as well, or by brands. Maybe you want to do just all your levelware inventory at first. You can kind of filter this report as you best need. And then what you're going to do is go through and just add the count on the right-hand side. So maybe this hat clip, it says I should have 386, so that's how many it says is in stock right now, but I actually had 387. So I'll just enter that in and then click out of that item. You'll notice that that clip is gone now. So as soon as you count something, it does get removed from this list and it will show in your totals list. So the totals list is going to show you everything that you have counted in this inventory count. You can see the 3 items here that we've added a count to. If there's a change, it'll tell you the change in inventory over here on the right-hand side as well. You can also print these. You can go to the Miss tab, you can print them, you can write them all down, and then you can go back in and enter them all. That is an option as well. When you are ready to go, you can go over to the reconcile page, and this is going to be the last step of the inventory count. So reconciling the inventory will adjust the quantities based on the amounts in the change column here. When we click on reconcile inventory, it is going to actually adjust the quantities for each of these items here. You'll always be able to go back. You can go into the shrinkage here. You can see what was changed. You can also go into the item itself. And if you go down over to the history here, you can get a detailed log of when items were added or removed to your item inventory count here. So for example, this is the one we just did, moving through an inventory count, but you can also see sales, refunds, things like that. Now, this is a good report on a one-off basis, but we do also have this for a larger range of inventory. We have the inventory log count. This is going to show you a movement of all of your inventory. So maybe specifically you're looking for all of your inventory that was imported, or maybe all of your inventory that was checked in from a purchase order, things like that. You can use this report here. You can filter it to the date range that you want, or you can search a specific item, and it's going to show you a detailed log of every addition or minus of inventory in your system. Another good report you want to use is your asset report. Your asset report is just the best report to get an overall view of all of your inventory. What this is going to show you is the items here. It's going to show you how many you have remaining in stock, the total cost of those items that you have remaining in stock, the average cost, and then the sales price there. So you can go to the bottom and get a good overview here of, you know, how much value you actually have in your inventory. If you have a lot of cost related value there for your items, and maybe it's a good idea to run a sale or promotion to get rid of some of those items that you have paid for. There are filters here at the top, of course. Right now I've got it filtered to only in-stock items, but you could choose that. You can also choose a category, tag, same thing that we've seen on most of the reports here. Another good report when you're looking at next year's inventory is you do have the inventory received. Maybe you're just looking for a quick overview to see how much of inventory you did order last year if you were using purchase orders or however you were receiving them. This will be a good indication of, you know, what you've ordered. You can filter to beginning of season if you want. You can filter for the whole season, but this will just give you a quick overview of, you know, how many times you received an item, and then you can see over here to the remaining, which will be helpful. You can go back and reference that because maybe that will be a good indicator that you ordered too much of a product, or you could order more next year, things like that. And lastly, we're going to go through discounts. So maybe it's the time of year that you want to set up some discounts to get the last little bit of inventory you have out. You want to get them out the doors. So what we can do is you can just do a basic discount. A basic discount setup here is kind of the bread to any discount that you want to set up. So you do need to set up some discounts ahead of time, and then you can set up some price rules that will automatically apply at the register. Any of these discounts can be set to percentage discount, or they can be set to $1 off discount. When we click on new discount here, all you need is to choose the type. So if it's a percentage, like 10% off, or fixed will be dollar amount. So when you click on fixed, you give it a discount name, and then in this percentage off, you do actually enter the dollar amount. When you click save changes, it will update for that. So we could do a $5 off. We're going to put $5 in here, and we'll click save changes, and then it will adjust here to the dollar, and we will just adjust that to a dollar value instead of a 5%, which turned it into 5 cents. You can also require a customer if you want, but that's not needed. And lastly, with the discounts, we can also set up price rules. So price rules will automatically apply discounts to a sale based on some things that you can set up. So we're going to go down into price rules here, and we're going to click on new price rule. When you do this, you need to give it a name. So maybe we're going to do 10% off fall sale. If you have different locations and you only want to apply it to one, you can select applicable ones. You can choose always on or not. This will allow you to choose a date range that the sale is applicable for. The customer types here, these are retail customer types, not your player types from golf. So if you do have customer types in retail set up, like member, for example, you could apply this so just members get a discount, or just maybe your employees get a discount, things like that. And obviously we're going to allow discounts because that's what we are doing here. At the bottom, we're going to choose a type. So in this example, I'll show you a fixed discount, and the discount we want is 10% off. So I'm going to choose my discount 10% that I've already created in that discount. So I'm going to click Save Changes, and then we'll be able to apply the items that we want. So in this case, what we're trying to do here is we've created a 10% off discount that's going to be applied on whatever items I add here. So I could add specific items. So maybe I want to add the blue hat. I can add let's add all of these hats here. And now these items have been added. Or I could also choose a category. So I can choose all here, and I can go into, maybe I want to do merchandise, and I want to add all items from this category. Or you can see brands here. You can add all items from maybe the Levelware brand. There's a couple different options on the quickest way to add your items, but you'll see at the bottom the applicable items that have been added to the sale. So what this will do is once you've created it and set it all up, when a sale is, an item is added to the sale that is a part of the discount, we can just add a polo here. You'll see automatically, oops, this one didn't have a price, but you'll see automatically that fall sale discount was applied, and I didn't have to enter any discounts or anything. It was automatically added here, and that's just based on that price rule that we have set up. So then we'll go ahead and click payment, and we can just finish the sale, and that discount will be automatically applied. All right, and that's everything for this video. So thank you for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to check out the help centers or reach out to our chats. Thank you.